Good morning, everyone. This is Thanksgiving week, and I certainly have a lot to be thankful for. We obviously, and I'm upstate, and we got a lot of snow in some areas. My son got close to 6 feet. I haven't measured it, but I will when I go to see him on Thanksgiving. But we here by our house only got really inches. And I was looking forward to being snowed in for a few days. It's kind of a nice, calming feeling when you know you can't go anywhere and you can't do anything and just kind of settle in. But I couldn't do that, so we were very lucky, and other people were not quite so lucky. And I got to thinking this is Thanksgiving week, and being thankful is a very big part of my life because without that ability to look at life and even its difficult times and find something to be thankful for, I don't think I would feel quite as calm or peaceful as I do most of the time. Being thankful means that I can find something of value in whatever it is that's going on in my life. That means when I look back, I have to say, what are the things that happened that when they happened, I didn't feel very grateful? And what did I learn from them? And what would I have done? Is there something I could have done differently? In all circumstances, there is usually something that I could see that might have made things go more smoothly. I'm thankful for the fact that I'm able to do this, that I'm able to talk with you and hopefully maybe stir some things in your mind that make you think about what to be thankful for. There are people who have it very hard in life and really, really find it difficult to find moments of peace and calm and things to be thankful for. I often read things that say, if you've got a roof over your mouth and you know where your next meal is coming from, then you can be thankful. If to good medical care, that's something to be thankful for. But for those that don't have it, it's much harder. They then have to use the tools I do, which is look at the little things that I'm thankful for. Because sometimes those are the ones of most value. I don't have a house anymore, and I did for 34 years. And it was amazing. I never expected I'd have a home like that. And we enjoyed it very much. And then we moved close to our grandkids, and I was thankful for that. And then we moved again, and I was thankful for that. So every time we've moved, I've found something to be grateful for. I had to, otherwise, I would not have been a happy camper, would I? But sometimes, as I said, the little things, okay, I can still see. So that means I can still read and I can still paint. I have difficulty getting around, so I use a walker. But I'm using a walker, not a wheelchair, so that's a big plus. I can go up and down stairs, and I can use my hands a lot. My knees are old hands, and this is what happens with old hands. They get lumpy, and the skin gets thin, and it seems like I'm always nicking it or burning it in the oven, but I can use them. There are people who can't. So that's a big gratitude for me. I can still can, which is a process, and I have to take my time and I have to think about what I'm doing, but I can do it now, this time of my life. A year from now, I might not be able to. So I'm grateful that I was able to do that this year and put some things away that my husband had wonderful Ray had grown in the garden. So I made tomato paste, and it's the first time I did that. There's a lot of firsts in my life. You see, being 80 years old doesn't mean there's not new things happening. There's always new things. I just have to look for them. I mounted a painting that I'm working on this morning at 5 o'clock. I went off into the puzzle room and figured out a way to do it without anybody else helping me. And I found some good tools to use. I used straight pins and managed to get it done. So I'm grateful that I was able to do that because I really it's a Christmas present and I wanted to get it started. So I did. Sometimes I set goals for myself, and I've said this before, and I don't get it done, and that's okay too. I'm grateful that I realized that there's nothing worse than pushing yourself beyond what is human and capable of, because then you put yourself down. Think, oh, yeah, I can't, I never get anything done. But I do. I talked to my son, and he's a little concerned because they haven't been plowed yet. And this is like, what, 3 days after the storm? So he can't get his car out of the driveway to come and get us or go grocery shopping and pick up the turkeys. So I said, "Don't worry, I've got a leg of lamb in the freezer. Come and get us, and we'll have that instead." So we'll find out what happens in the next couple days. But I'm thankful that I have that, as I never go hungry. And I probably could feed half the building with what I've got in my pantry. I'm a food hoarder when it comes to wanting to know that I don't have to worry about if I can't get the car out, if I'm snowed in. I can still prepare good meals. So thankful. I'm thankful for the fact I have a hearing aid so I can hear most of the time what people are saying. I like them to look at me so I can read their lips. It's hard to do. When people talk, sometimes they cover their mouths. And if you cover your mouth, they don't know what you're saying. So I have to kind of remind people. And the hard part sometimes, because that means I have to swallow my ego. I can't feel bad about the fact that I hear less than I did when I was younger. So I think maybe that's something I can pass on when you're with older people. It isn't that you have to talk loud as much as you need to talk to them so they can see you, and then they hear better. And it's kind of hard sometimes when you can't hear what someone else is saying. Words are very valuable to me. I want to know what you're saying. What else am I thankful for? I have two wonderful grown sons. I say I. When I say I mean Ray and I. I had one child that called us Raynette. They used to go home to their parents and say, Raynette said this and Raynette said that, like we were one person. I got a kick out of that. I thought that was a nice way to be referred to this couple that cared together for children. Be thankful the fact that our children are well. Children suffer sometimes from illnesses that we have no control over, and it's an awful feeling. And when you have a young child die, and you know that all the people around them have been suffering through it all and being helpless, that lack of control, which is such a big part of what life is accepting that and how to let go. And you never really do. Grief is something you carry, and I guess I'm thankful I can feel whatever it is that I'm going to feel, because sometimes people get so depressed they don't feel anything. That's a real a downer, to think that not only, maybe they don't feel sad, they don't feel anything, but they also don't feel happy. And I would not wish that on anyone. In fact, that's what I do wish you all. I wish you happiness. And I do a mantra. I'm going to read that mantra to you because It's something that we've discovered in our among my friends that it's helpful, and it's interesting because you can actually do them on your own if you think of the things you wish other people. And this says, may you be filled with loving kindness. May you be safe from inner and outer dangers. May you be healthy in mind and body. May you find peace and be truly happy. And may you be at ease. And I like that one. May you be at ease. It's sort of a simple way of saying, may you find peaceful moments. May you be calm when things are chaotic. And that's what I wish for you. And I would be very thankful if you let me know that's what you had this Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving is not just one day a year. It should be a part of all of our lives. When we wake up in the morning, when I wake up, I am thankful. I have another day. So I hope that the weather has been good to you. I hope that you are surrounded by loving people, um, not just this day, but always, and know that you're cared for very deeply. And I'll talk to you next week, and you can kind of let me know how your turkey was, or if you ended up with lamb like me. I love you. Bye bye.